Data from the 2020 census shows that Houghton County's population has increased by 8%, making it one of the few counties in the Upper Peninsula to grow. QAnon Bureau reporter Thomas Fournier speaks with economic leaders in the region to better understand what's spurring this growth.
The Copper Country's economy has seen steady and sustainable growth in the past 5 years. KEDA Executive Director Jeff Ratcliffe says the base economy, made up of manufacturers, technology companies, and small businesses, drives the region's growth.
It's not overwhelming our economy, but it's growing. And again, these are small companies. They are very technology heavy and oriented. They're creating jobs. These aren't companies that are creating hundreds of jobs at a time. But we've had 2 recent expansions of which each one is creating 40 some jobs over the next couple of years.
Some residents might work in the same industry, but for a company further away. Remote workforce Keweenaw Keith Myers says since about 2020, he's tracked close to 250 remote workers in the Keweenaw Peninsula.
I'd say, upwards of 60% of the remote workers that I've accounted for are in some way, shape, or form in information technology fields, whether they're software engineers or cybersecurity experts. The kind of work they do kind of works well with the whole concept of being in a remote setting, and so that's worked out well. And for the Keweenaw, that's important because a lot of those people make what I would consider very robust salaries.
Ratcliffe says tourism's impact on the Copper Country's economy adds to a robust region. Visit Keweenaw's Brad Barnett adds that in recent years, many organizations and communities have expanded recreation opportunities, and small businesses keep innovating to include visitors and residents in their customer base.
In the state of Michigan, the priority is to grow our populations. And so, tourism is that first date, right, for someone who, is thinking about moving to a new area, or maybe, it's just a place that they had, never thought about living. But when they came here and they saw all the amazing amenities, whether it's the great ski hills that we have in the Keweenaw, or the great trails, or the rich history and culture, right? They fall in love with it and they say, well, maybe one day.
That way of life is what attracts people here to take jobs or to live here, and it keeps them here. And it's the same with Michigan Tech. Michigan Tech has a very unique product, and it, it's highly sought after. Its education is highly sought after, but the students that come here also come here knowing that they're moving to this area that has this great outdoor recreation economy. So it helps bring them. And again, we are finding, Michigan Tech students from out of the area that after 4 years, if they can find a job here, they will stay.
Businesses or communities interested in learning about programs or potential projects in the Copper Country's road to redevelopment should contact the Keweenaw Economic Development Alliance. For IUP News in Keweenaw Peninsula, this is Thomas Fournier.